express that and explore that is because of how uh, dangerous and how like harmful homophobia is within male communities, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you go out and kiss a guy, you might get fucking jumped, right? Like if you kiss a guy on the street. Now, this isn't to say it's
Yeah, because I know it gave you. I tell people when you go to these conventions, it gives you confirmation of how far you have grown in your career.
Yes.
And also, I'm pretty sure you had a bunch of the top talent that you haven't shot with say, "We seen your video."
Yes. I've had people who come up
You can make money off of it.
But see, the thing about it is, okay, let's just keep it 100. The girls nowadays don't give a fuck about the money; they want to go rock.
Well,
People
I mean,
want
people
it.
want to go.
So it's kind of like a lot of the girls that don't show their face with the feet, it ain't because they make more money with the feet. Back to where you're not doing the content how you're shooting content, but you're not shooting with everybody that got their mama. Now it done kind of, the circle done closed up a little bit to make yourself. Yeah. It's actually something. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do protocol because this episode is so hot. I normally drop my Smoke This Over episodes on Thursday. I'm dropping this bitch on a fucking Saturday because I kind of didn't want to wait to discuss this until, you know what I'm saying, because I'm going to do another, one for Thursday. But anyway, regardless, yeah, welcome to Smoke This Over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. This is Smoke This Over episode of the Smokers Lounge. You know who I am, Kevin Officer Champ, a.k.a. the porn rap star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. Also, let me tell you about these sponsors. Let me get them out the way. First up, AriseCitizenMagazine.com. Next up, BlushErotica.com. Also, Past That Apparel. You can find them, on TeePublic with Past That Inhalation. Partners. Look that up, link in the description. And what kind of smoke you like, I got the kind of smoke that you want. I'm talking about smokekind.com. Please hit my referral link. They're the king of THCA. You feel me? So, yeah, baby. Go ahead and spend that money on that legal weed that is mailed straight to your door. Straight to your door. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about the cops. None of that shit. Also, if you want to listen, 5 days out the week in the mornings, you can find me on fullswatradio.com as well as sgpradio.com. Also, you can find me on skyheartafterdarktv.com. You feel what I'm saying, people? Also, for my wrestling people, please check out the latest episode of Pro Wrestling Smoke. Oh, yeah, people, I do talk about pro wrestling. You feel what I'm saying? And I got some surprises coming on that end I'm working on as well. So, this week is a pretty good week. First of all, I now have another job. I now have a new job. So, I'm not going to sit there and say where, but let's just say it's one that my mama, God bless the dead, been praying probably even beyond the grave for me to land. So there you go. So, but it's going to be interesting come basketball time. I'm just going to say. Anyway, so I'm that weight off my shoulder. So because people don't realize that some of these content creators, some of these porn stars, they do have 9-to-5s. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean they're not making money. It's I am making sure that I have guaranteed money coming in so that the money that I make off that porn, I can reinvest, spend, what have you, this, that, and third. Plus, with these financial institutions. If you've been a day one smoker, you already know if you do sex work, you're discriminated against by the financial institutions. You are discriminated with by the people that rent your apartments, cars, and so forth, because they do not consider what we do credible. And because this is considered contract work, meaning work based off of sales, they really don't trust it. And we're not the only ones that catch hell. We just get looked at funny because it's sex work. But podcasters go through it. Hey, even rappers to a certain extent. Why the hell you think they got to buy shit straight out a lot of times? Or put a big down payment down, period. Even some of these apartments, they see that you do this shit. Oh, they may charge you, want you to pay 4 times the rent just because, period. People look down upon what we do, no matter what. You feel me? So, why I had to drop a one on Saturday? Well, we're gonna begin here. I'm gonna be using the thing a lot today. Okay, so the shared screen. Let's go. This is, I think it's on Vice, and here we go. Now, for some of y'all, I know y'all been here. If you porn, OnlyFans, what have you, you heard of. Let's see if I want to do it. No. Y'all heard of Bonnie Blue. Now, Bonnie Blue is known for doing 1,000 dudes. She graciously does the shit, and how can I put this? She graciously does. She unapologetic about the shit. There you go. I was trying to say a word, but the word was tripping me up. She had done record number of dudes. And to keep the gangbangs from being same gangbang, different day, different dudes, she tried to sauce it up with, a little storyline or what have you, this, that, and the third. Well, her antics has gotten a heat with OnlyFans. His OnlyFans has kicked her off of the platform. Period. And they said that the adult content creator page was pulled due to breach of terms, and her extreme challenge content crossed a line, outlet alleged. Now, what do they mean by extreme challenge content? Because she was doing these gangbangs as a challenge. And let me see I'm trying to find this. Yeah, let's look at some of her past antics. She slept with 1,057 men in 24 hours. It was not the only challenge that she had participated in. She previously challenged college boys to see who could give her the best orgasm and promised to pay the winner tuition, the outlet reported. Most recently, she canceled, this what it was, the petting zoo. Per the outlet said, she's planned to be naked and tied up in a glass box and allow participants to do whatever they want to her, the outlet reported. Sorry. Blue had hoped to sleep with 2,000 men during her latest stunt, according to the outlet. Blue had yet to speak out about the situation. Okay. That's one half of this. We'll get to the other half in a second. All right. The reason why OnlyFans kicked her off was because, one, probably she was being reported. Well, I'll get to that in a second. I don't know if it's for certain, but I digress, right? Two, when you're doing these gangbangs, you have to be mindful that not every platform, and after a while, the platform is going to crack down, especially if you one that practically predicate your content off of gangbangs. She was better off having her own website, a standalone website that she could put the shit up on. Why? Because the simple fact of that it's her standalone website, so nobody's going to bother her. But when you're on OnlyFans, because you're making all this money, but you're too lazy to pay or too cheap to pay to have a website. People, the one thing they're going to start cracking down on is these gangbangs, because we already got, with the Diddy trial, the conversation of cucks, vixens, and all this, and Kanye showing up at the trial, you know what I'm saying? His name being possibly mentioned as, well, you know, one of the people that were doing the freak off. You feel what I'm saying? So they're going to start, some of these platforms going to become not woke, but more conservative. You already see certain wording that they don't even allow. Certain videos they don't allow. If you want to see someone get shitted on, you have to go to Scat. And she's doing gangbangs, and she's doing the numbers. Numbers. So it didn't surprise me that her shit was going to get shut down to a certain extent, because ladies, you got to realize the content that you really want to do that makes money, because understand this, she gets off on doing this shit. She enjoys this. You can see her and say, oh, she's sick. She this. No, she gets off on it. You want to know why? Because she gets off on, one, pleasing that many dudes. Two, being the center of attention. Three, y'all talking about it. And four, the money. But she's better off getting her own website. And I'm just going to say this too. At some point, people are going to get tired of doing the gangbangs. So she's going to end up fading to obscurity, because unless she switch up and start doing some one-on-ones, threesomes, girl on girl, some role play scenes, they ain't got shit to do with the gangbang. Because now you're going to bore your fan base. I'm just saying. Don't get it twisted. There people are always going to like gangbangs. Yeah, but yeah, trust me. Sometimes you got to add more to your repertoire. But, well, yeah. This one is funny because people don't realize there actually is beef in porn and there's beef in content creation. And as I was seeing feeds, it like put it this way, there's certain posts that just brighten your day. There's certain posts that make you chuckle. There's certain posts that you be like, wow. And this was this post for me because here we go. It's been reported that Sophia Rain allegedly got Bonnie Blue, banned from OF after recent beef. She claims that Bonnie was ruining the platform for everyone. It's no longer about women empowerment. Now, this is what TMZ had to say. We've got a clash in OnlyFans arena. On one side is the innocent American 20-year-old Sophia Rain. On the other side is the provocative Gangbang Queen, 26-year-old Bonnie Blue from Britain. If you keep up with either of these two adult content creators, you know they like polar opposites. But which one is more your taste? FYI, Sophia Rain has criticized Bonnie Blue's OF content, saying her posts are turning the platform into a clown show and sensationalized video of staged weddings with fans, fake pregnancies, throwing cake at people, and so forth. Yeah. I'm gonna let that sink in for a moment because I want to actually go try her because she was sending shots, dog. I'm gonna keep it 100. She was sending shots like it. I was sitting there like, wow, I can't believe that Shorty was sending shots like that. I mean, I didn't think it was beef, but let's dissect that for a second. Let's dissect that. One of the posts, I'm trying to find a dang post. Dang gummit. Hold on, let me see it. So, hold on. I am trying to find this damn child. Sophia Rain, because I mean she was getting saucy on the page, yo. Like, I made $1 million and I ain't had to sleep with 1,000 dudes to get it. I was like, no, she'll be, hold on, wait a second. I might have put it in the web card. Because I was like, damn, she getting saucy about this shit. It was personal. Oh, God, I'm trying to find it. Oh, my God. Hold on. I will find this shit very quickly. Because fuck that. Let me see it, Sophia. I want to find Sophia Rain. I mean, she even got a damn woman card. That's just crazy. But no, no, I don't find looking for this shit. Fuck that white bitch. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is she said that she's making it a shit show. And she made highlight of how Shorty is known for doing the gangbangs, but she ain't got to do all that. All she got to do is just be with her girls and so forth. Because she did a post where I'm trying to find that damn post because it shows everything. It hits everything. You feel me? And also to make sure that when I show this post that it ain't showing nothing else that will cause a problem for me to get hit. Okay, there's that. Now, it was just funny as fuck because it was like, I didn't know that it was an issue of beef. And it was mind-blowing to see that these two females who make millions, that one is looking at the other one and upset at her for the content that she does on a platform that was known for thus content. And you do thus content. You just don't do gangbangs. I think what it is Sophia Rain is upset that Bonnie is getting more press because of these gangbangs, and she's not. So how can you be jealous of someone that you judging for how they get their money? Which is funny because Bonnie Blue is 26, Shorty is 20. So she's pocket watching Bonnie Blue. Now, I understand it's not knocking either one of these ladies. Get your money. But how you gonna call another? How you gonna hate on another? How you gonna hate on another chick and you both hoes? How you gonna hate on another chick that do what you do? The only difference is she just do more of it. You make your money off of doing some type of sex work. Just because you don't post it heavy on your page. And I keep telling everybody, all these IG models, they sit here and pretend like they ain't got no fuck video, no dick suck video, or anything like that on their OnlyFans. They are full of shit. They got it. If they ain't got it on their page, they send it to you. They send it to you via your DM. And some of them motherfuckers are smart enough to make sure that, guess what? You can't download it. You can only watch it in the DM. I done talked to a couple of them. It's a hustle, people. But because a lot of these girls don't want it to get out that they actually are fucking on camera because they're afraid they will hurt of the shit that they trying to do. Even though, to be honest with you, because the skin, y'all got the complexion for the protection, I don't think you're going to hurt anything. So, but is it above Sophia Rain, who has made millions of dollars on OnlyFans, to report Shorty? Could be a possibility. I done seen it happen before. She got the money to do it. You surprised what $1 million could do, right? You feel me? But for Miss Bonnie Blue, she needs to, like I said, needs a standalone website. If gangbang gonna be your shit, if you want to sit here and try to fuck 1 million dudes in a goddamn week, baby, by all means do you. Love you to death. Hey, long as you can bounce back, baby. And at the end of the day, you feel good about what you did. Please do not come back talking about something. Oh, I just feel like I've been used. Nobody used you but you. See, that's the other thing that these girls need to stop. There ain't no business in this unless you're getting great or SA'd or some shit that went completely left on set like I done heard of before. So, once again, I just find it funny that the girls fight because, I mean, she was saucy with the shit, yo. I was like, damn, you can't make this shit the fuck up. I am so trying to find this money. I'm so trying, people. I wish I could see it. It's like I need to start saving shit when I run across it. Because it's like I mean, she sent a lot of shots at Bonnie Blue. Now, Bonnie Blue has not yet responded, and I am so curious about the response. I was so curious about the response and what have you. So, wow. Yes, people, there's drama in the porn community. Yes, it is. And speaking about other shit that's going on. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and talk about it. Academics and Maul probably right now. I've been looking at the tweets, especially on academic. Okay, look. Let's have a real conversation, right? Can we have a real conversation, America? Why y'all going so hard for these two men? I mean, no, seriously, really. It's like you had Maul, you had academics predicting that if Kendrick does a show in Toronto, that some shit was gonna pop off. Other words, Toronto gonna be for Drake, as in, you know, the city. Okay. Fuck it. I think everybody else done played the damn shit. Why not me? God dang it. Just give y'all protection because everyone done it. Why not Bob do it too? Okay, well, wait a second. Let me see. Let me find it right here. Let's go. Why not? Just for reference point. I'm like, fuck it. I chuckled my ass off, but it is what it is, right? Let's go. This is Toronto.
Niggas trying to see nothing. They get this chicken and you fuck them all in it. How many options winning there? I mean, it's too many options. I'm gonna pass on the money of John Stockton. What you say? Beat your ass and I do.
I'm just saying. Now, because I am a fan of Drake, yeah, I've been told you, I said I like Drake music more than I like Kendrick, but I like both, right? Just like I like Jay-Z and I like Nas, I just like Jay-Z more. Y'all actually thought that Kendrick had no fans in Toronto? You actually think that the fans in Toronto gave two shits about Drake and what have you? If the fans showed the Drake stands and the Kendrick stands, anything, the truth of the many gets drowned out by the foolishness of the few. Because every motherfucker that sat there was talking shit in the little videos and vignettes or whatever it was with them outside of the Kendrick concert, I didn't see a lot of y'all out there. Actually, I really didn't. It wasn't like it was like someone did a little thing with the phone and it's 1,000 motherfuckers of trade. No. They did not like us in a Chinese restaurant, which he had in his music video for Family, was it Family Ties? What y'all fail to realize, people just like fucking music, dude. Y'all going hard for people that it's not. It's funny. The people that have the most issue is the Uber fans that just want to be Uber fans. Because they're not fan of the music, they fan of the man. I'm fan of music. I'm fan of music. I might like an artist more than I like another, but I like both of them. I know how to separate their personal, who they are as a man, versus the artist and their music. Understand this. I love Lil Wayne. That album, no, that was the Carter Sick. And that's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't even want to discuss it, but so much. And I think I did discuss it. I can't remember. That's how bad the album was. But anyway, back to my point. Fans just like fucking music. When Lil Wayne did after the BET Awards, I didn't see it, but I heard about it. He did his thing. The fans forgot about the damn album. They just enjoyed the music. But y'all just don't want to enjoy the music. No. Y'all want to make it tribalistic in every which way. It's like everything in society is tribal. Everything. Everything is tribalistic. Even down to music. You can't even be objective. It was funny, like they were showing clips of Maul saying, I don't see him. They just gonna show up to Boom. Boom! That's for encore. And he's there for 2 nights. And Drake, yeah, he no, I'm not streaming. No, I'm not streaming. No. You wanna know why? He had somebody inside of the concert, and when he saw what it looked like on the inside of this concert, he was like, no. And we ain't heard shit from Drake. We ain't heard shit from Champagne Poppy. And of course, the minions, the media minions, they're doing what they can to spin it to make it look like, you know, it ain't no big deal, this, that, and the third, which technically ain't a big deal. He had the hottest album, the hottest song. It take away the rap. I mean, I'm gonna get real with you. Drake can go to LA right now and record. And he can go to LA and do a show right now. Ain't nobody gonna bother that motherfucker. They gonna be in there. Boom. He just probably can't play Family Ties. and the shit he got out now is fire. I ain't even gonna front. I like what he got with dude. Hold on, I think I read yeah, it's see the problem is when I think about how can I put this will blow my mind when it comes to all this shit with these dudes, right? Hold on, I'm about to people, you know, I don't give a fuck about being monetized. Fuck all that shit. Fuck that shit, man. Ain't much money in being monetized anyway unless you're getting 1 million views. All right, let's go. I want to hear some of this anyway.
I'm whipping 2 Mazdas. Grocery shopping at Royal Plaza. Me and Lil Sandro's broke on the Gaza. First floor room at the airport Ramada. I'm trying to make the most out of nada. Now shorty see me and say, oh my God, it's Mr. 2 Mazda. I'm with Snigga Lino, I'm with Snigga Lachi. Mr. Dome, Mr. Gucci, and Prada. Me, I'm the 6th guy. Bob is a bulldog. Both could have been at Gonzaga, nigga. Some nights I want to cut because the city's been hot like lava. Yeah, Low Waterloo road trip. Shorty see me and said, oh shit, girl, that's Mr. 2 Mazda. And they calling me that because I watch 2 Mazda. Yeah, and they calling me that because I spot 2 Mazda. Yeah, every other thing is a runway model. Astro can make 1 lap in here, come back with 10 Emiratas. I'm in Barry, Muskoka, and Brampton. Fuck Hollywood and the Hamptons. I'm in a Battle Pat mansion. Ferris for foodie expansion.
Okay. See, I mean, I like the little joint he dropped right there. But see, and like I said, it's just funny how all these motherfuckers talking shit. It acted so much of a Drake stand that he went to the GNC show. And then guess what? He got his feelings hurt because Maul the one got the inside listen to whatever track that Iceman posted, the Iceman album they supposed to be dropping. And some tell me he's gonna be fired. Now, is the question I ask y'all, and I pose to even the Drake stands or anybody, or Kendrick stands, or where have you, hip hop fans, him having this lawsuit, forget the beef, because he lost the beef. We know that. It didn't stop his sales. Now, we can debate bots, we debate whatever, but he still was moving units. Is this going to sour is that lawsuit going to sour the release of Iceman? But for any of you Drake stands that thought this is going to be East Coast versus West Coast or anything like that, that, oh man, you know, Kendrick ain't going to be able to go to Toronto. What Biggie say? I'd like to go out to the West. But no, he did. Well, I'm sorry, that was a bad example because he did not make it home out the West. God bless Biggie Smalls. But the point being is, those days are done. You even had the dude that supposed to be like against the shooter or whatever, gangster or whatever thug that supposed to be a part of OVO going to the. Okay, people, can we have a real conversation again? I'm going to tell you what's funny, right? Machiavelli, I'm going to find that shit and I'm going to play that shit on my show. So y'all can hear what I am talking about when I discuss Machiavelli's thoughts upon idiot versus the smart person. That 9 out of 10, if you're the smartest person in the room, it's a disadvantage. Because no one's going to listen to you. They're going to listen to the idiot because he's an idiot and because he simplifies it and it sounds smart. You believe you listen to it. You listen to it. You even believe that the person know what they're talking about and they know what they're gonna do. Yeah. A lot of you, to be honest with you, the ones that y'all like listen to, some of the YouTubers that you listen, they got doctrine, they're idiots technically, but to you, they're brilliant. But I digress. Okay. Kendrick Lamar, didn't he just win a Grammy? One of the top hip-hop artists, stars, moneymakers in the past 2 years. The dude has a soundtrack to a movie and probably might get the next one for the next Black Panther, possibly. Okay? It wouldn't surprise me do a song for WWE for somebody for WWE. Shit, right? I'm just saying. You think that because of this beef and all the shit that your boys done sat here and said and the Drake stands and so forth, that UMG, TDE, he's traveling with SZA, is not going to have that boy with some security. Does not Drake roll around with practically damn near the same security? Heavy security? Yeah. We not talking. We're not talking about the guys that are local that do the open mics. No, we talking Kendrick Lamar. Trust me and believe if the roles were switched, and he's going to LA, what you think LA gonna do? Well, Drake was just on stage with LeBron. And then y'all said he was beefing with LeBron, but they were just on stage. See, I just love how these two artists is playing y'all for fools, but I get it. So dude goes to the hotel thinking he gonna get in the hotel. It's just funny out hearing people say, no, I came to the concert for SZA. No. I might have came to the concert for SZA and Kendrick second. But no, you would never Kendrick do both. That last one, y'all. But I just find it funny how now the next day the Drake stands up trying to discredit him selling out this arena that apparently I think Drake never did before. So, and it's funny because it's crazy to me because I was watching the Led Zeppelin documentary, and they didn't get to do England to like damn near 7 to 8 years into, well, no, I mean what, maybe 4 years into their band got, you know what I'm saying, 4 years to their band career. It's Led Zeppelin. The same place the Rolling Stone and the Beatles and the Who played. They were outselling all the motherfuckers, right? But he sold it out, which once again proves fans don't give a shit about how the fuck y'all feel. If they like that music, they like it. See, and Drake is like, it's like to me, I'm gonna say this again. You damn right they shut down their stream because everybody would have been asking him about how you feel about him being in Toronto. You know I would have done? I would have been in the crowd. Nah, he ain't got the balls like that. See, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. It's funny how people put so much love and care, attention, devotion into someone that they never physically met. Don't even know like that. And here's the other kicker. Ain't made them a dime. Ain't made them a lick of money. It was crazy how Drewski and Kendrick Lamar didn't even speak to each other. Interesting how Casa Nat spoke to Kendrick Lamar, but that stream got canceled. Two things can be true, my friend. See, to me, it speaks to a greater disservice. Disservice of we all in the same boat. We all performers. We all are this. We all trying to get to the next level. We all trying to build our shit. Is it me and you can collab. Me and him can collab. This, that, and the third. So Drewski, you're willing to hold back your career just to appease a man who you share some drinks with and alive with every now and then. People care more about what other people think than about keeping money in their motherfucking pocket. That is what crazy to me. So now, the last thing I'm going to talk about, and everyone had to talk about 50 Cent's baby mama, right? And her being on the stand, right? And for what I understand, this is what she said. 50 Cent baby mama in court compared her freak-off skills with Diddy to the legendary prowess of Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Shaquille O'Neal. Claiming she's the GOAT level, allegedly taking off 3 men at a time. Okay, people, can I be real with you? that don't sound like a female that was necessarily forced to do anything. And she was game to do it. And I know a lot of people can sit here, they're gonna say it speaks to the type woman that 50 Cent got and so forth and so forth and so forth. I hate to be that guy for you, some of you damn red pill niggas. Some chicks are into being fucked like that. Some chicks are into that. I keep saying this. Women's sexual tastes change with age. They get older. You'd be surprised. Let me explain something to you. Rebel Rider ain't a 20-year-old taking 100 dicks. Think about this. Bonnie Blue is 26. And I don't mean no harm. She's good looking, but I thought she was a little older than 26. That's just me. But I'm just saying. The point I'm trying to make is that these ladies are into that shit. Now, Cassie might have been pushed into it and she ended up liking it. Some of the girls may not like it at all. I don't know. But the point being is, I find it interesting that everyone is like, oh my God, she like this and she did this. And then she ends up going to, well, they're allegedly saying Kanye. Okay, people, do we think Kanye kind of played his hand when he showed up in court? The exact same time as the same person that mentioned the star and the superstar, legendary, iconic rapper and his wife that she went to go do a freak off with, and P. Diddy was upset. I mean, he was more upset because he wasn't there to participate. Now we getting cuckold being thrown. Shouts out to Storm Monroe. That's why I like Storm Monroe, because he's one of the few podcasters, YouTubers that understand the lifestyle, gets the lifestyle. He can break it down to you. I can tell he did his research or participated on it. Some tell me he's a dom on the low, but I digress. Shouts out to Storm Monroe. The rest of y'all motherfuckers, fuck y'all, because y'all want to make it, it's not that y'all want to make it a joke, it's y'all want to criticize and judge, but don't even understand what the fuck you're looking at. He is not a cuck. He is a stag. What he was trying to do, in many ways, was feud. He was trying to make a stag house. That's what I would call it. If you be on Fat Life, you see they got the houses. It's basically a dom or a couple doms with a bunch of submissives or chicks or what have you. They all is a community. What he was trying to create was a community. I said this on earlier, smoked this over years ago. People, I heard about Hollywood having a secret swinging community way back in 1995. Billboard Awards, Miami, I don't even say nothing. That's nothing new. So what I'm saying is it's because when I listen to the girls, they sound like submissives. They sound like sister wives. They sound like, it's kind of like he had a harem, but he tried to run it like, he didn't know what the fuck he wanted to do. They just keep on. He didn't know whether he was a pimp, a dom, a stag. He didn't know what the fuck. But see, part of it because he couldn't live his own truth without judgment, he drove his fucking ass crazy. See what happens when you can't live your truth, man. But even more so than that. But then again, he couldn't talk about the freak offs because who the hell want to put a billionaire who's doing freak offs on a car commercial? I hate to say it, they probably look past the freak off because trust me, a lot of them motherfuckers knew about the freak offs behind closed doors also. They just said, fuck it, long as the world don't know. Hollywood don't mind you being a slut or a freak behind closed doors as long as it don't come out in the public. And see, people try to say that like Kanye's trying to normalize it. You had 50 Shades of Grey, you this and third. No. What it is society is trying to normalize it, but yet not understand it. They want to give you the images on the movies and the TV screens and all that, but they don't want to give you the education. And to be honest with you, half y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna go get educated or go look. You just go off of what you see and what you're told. That's half the damn problem. So they joked. Well, actually, hold on. Can I find it? I have to pull this up though. 50 Cent. Other than that though, let's just keep it 100, right? 50 Cent. You the pettiest dude in all of creation. You are the pettiest man in all of creation. I don't think there's another pettier dude than him. Let's go.
With so much rage, the strangest addiction that you'll ever find. Some people say that he's losing his mind. Well, then there must be some magic juice inside.
Wait a second. Why did Kid Cudi have to catch a stray? Did anyone ever ask that? Oh man, I can't.
It's all I see is a chocolate thing. And man, they're busting over everything.
Jay-Z and Justin Bieber. And Justin Bieber posing for Urkel. Oh God, you can't make this shit up.
It's gone by. It's the biggest break of Tangerine.
Okay. Oh my God, look. 50, like I said, he gonna get his shots in, baby. And they gonna be good ones. They gonna be good ones. I was done with that. So, but no, she bragged about the shit. And like I said, it didn't surprise me. Because like I said, a lot of these chicks, they're into that. They down for that shit. But the thing was, she was under the guys thinking that she was going to get the same as everybody else, or she was number one. Every girl sit there and said, I felt jealous because he did this with her, he did this with her, did this with her. And people don't realize, they were like, well, they chose to do it, they put themselves in it, but then after a while they left, and then because after a while the money wasn't enough because they wanted the man. Yeah, that happens when you fuck a lot of chicks. Because they already know they can get money. You already got him in the room. He already had him in the room. Why the hell you think she was with allegedly Kanye? See, the thing about it is, it's not normalizing. It's shocking everybody because y'all think that No, let me tell you what it is. Y'all think that a lady doesn't enjoy being fucked by 2 or 3 men. You can't believe and fathom that a woman would want an actual 100-man gangbang in all 3 holes. You cannot fathom that a female looks for a married woman and her husband looks for and encourages his wife to find a bull for him to watch her get fucked by a bus bull, or she finds a female for him. When Lana the Plug fucked Jason Love, y'all motherfuckers lost y'all fucking noodle. But y'all didn't say shit when Adam was talking about the threesomes he was having with some of Lana the Plug and some of her porn girlfriends. Actually got some scenes like that. Got some scenes where he one-on-one with some of them chicks. So it's not an issue when his wife dick is damn strapping something other than his wife. But when she wants to strap something other than him, oh, I can't believe you let him do that. Oh, he's a cuck. No, he's not a cuck. Now, the only thing I disagree with Storm is a stag is technically a cuck, but it's a different spectrum on the cuck. It's a different flavor on the cuck spectrum. You have the submissive, most cuckolds are submissives. But really what a cuckold is, he watches his woman get fucked. It's just because there's different spectrums of cuckolding, you feel me, that the one that really gets thrown in is the guy with the small dick that wears the cage and he might clean up or this, that, and the third. Yes, I've been a bull and I had someone grab my dick and got it into their woman, their wife's pussy and mouth. And my dick never went down. Ain't ashamed of it, people. Let's go. Next. Now, but back to my point. It's like all these terms are coming up. I remember hearing hot wife. You feel me? They got that shit dead wrong. But it's shock value because this is coming out in a trial from a public figure who was trying to portray he was not a freak or a narcissist. See, that's the whole point. Like I said before, people saying sex trafficking, this, that, and third, because the point is you can make someone, I'm gonna hear a lot of people going, I know people gonna sit there and say, man, you just trying to pander to the women. No. Power can make somebody, power can debilitate someone's spirit. Because she may not, like this. A lot of these females stayed because he was a powerful individual. I'm better off if listen to what females say. Would you rather cry in a Hyundai or Bentley? That's a lot of girls' philosophies, man. If I'm gonna take shit, I'd rather take shit from this goddamn millionaire than take shit from this broke ass nigga. Yeah. It is a strong female to say, fuck that dude's money, fuck him from jump. Like what your girl said, what love got to do with it? The girl that left Ike and them, that's right. You ain't got to hit me but once, nigga. I'm out. Your boy came back and said, Adam, you should just ate the cake. Should ate the cake, Adam. That was fucked up. That's a classic line, though. But that's the point, is that because the way this is coming out, now it's being sensationalized, but also they want to show is a negative side to it. But this situation should not frame how people look at the lifestyle of swinging, BDSM, and so forth. Please, if you're interested in that shit, take the time out, research it, talk to people that's in it. Don't use porn. Do not use the shit that you hear that they talking about on this on this trial. Hell, some of them girls, some people in Australia almost died because they were sitting there choking each other during sex and didn't understand how to choke. It's a lifestyle because you enjoyed it. We enjoy it. It's a community. We live to do it. It's a mind state. It's a feeling. It's an emotion. It's energy. It's more than fucking sex. But the problem is, what they show y'all is the sex. That's why we got that's why that content creation, OnlyFans, porn shit that we be seeing. That's why. Because people think it's the sex. These ladies get a euphoria of getting fucked by all these dudes because they control it. They love the attention. They love the energy. They love the chaos. The subspace, what have you, this, that, and the third. Y'all make it seem like it's a wrong thing for them to do that. It's wrong if they're being forced. But if they're a willing participant, a grown-ass motherfucker, then what's your business, motherfucker? And I'm not saying because I'm in it, I would have said that to you at 20 years old. Knowing nothing about it. At least they know how to be themselves and have tough conversations. They're way more secure in their manhood and womanhood than some of you civilians. So, like I said, I would love to talk to Storm and Rowe about that shit and me and him chop it up about BDSM, swinging lifestyle, stuff like that. Because he seems like he's very knowledgeable. What I hate is y'all YouTubers that want to judge these motherfuckers for doing this shit. The only thing you can judge her on is the fact that she was doing with Puffy. And it ain't got shit to do with 50. She won't with 50 no damn more. 50 probably had a whole other bitch. He was fucking. He was too busy making motherfucking money to worry about what the hell she was doing. No, she ain't got the kid there. One way he seen a shot of her because it's Puff Daddy. And I guess him and Puff Daddy, well, we see that Puff Daddy is petty and we see he's petty. So two petty people ain't gonna get along. They're gonna try to out petty each other. There you go. So look, I ain't gonna say it much longer. The one that's gonna be dropping Thursday, I'm gonna talk more about the Iran is Israel situation. I want to see, it just would have happened today, and I don't want to talk about it until I see more on it. So we're gonna see what the Don gonna do, because technically, him and Putin on opposite sides of this, buddy. And he got to back Israel. See, that way everyone, so this is about to be interesting. So, is it going to be a World War II? No. It's two governments having a pissing match. That's what this is. The problem is that they're pissing on the citizens, because that's who really is losing. and dying. The motherfuckers is in them offices, they ain't dying because they ain't out there in the field. They just pointing the finger and pressing the button. So I want to send God prayers to both the Iranian people as well as the Israeli people. And everyone be safe and be okay. And hopefully they can de-escalate this. You know. But I'll talk more about that on the next one coming up this Thursday. This is just the Saturday edition. So with that being said, you know what time it is. It's time to talk about where you can get some extra content from the Smokers Lounge. First up, on Loyal Fans, the place where the conversation gets saucier. The tits come out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what might pop off unless you subscribe. I'm talking about the Premium Smoke Room, ladies and gentlemen. 4 wonderful podcasts for you to enjoy if you subscribe. Special events known as the VIP Smoke Room. And I got a special VIP Smoke Room going live on X with Charisma De Luca. That sexy Italian. Sexy cannoli. Yes, she is. You know what I'm saying? You know. Love that. Love some of that Italian food. You get what I'm saying? The Italian buffet. I would love some of that. You feel me? But let me stop. But shouts out to her. We're doing a live on X on June 18th. Actually, June 18th, people. Actually, the same day that I actually start my job. So it'd be double a great day. That's this coming. Hold on, let me make sure before we do anything. Actually, let me stop playing with y'all. Hold on. See, I mess around sometime, right? And let's go. My bad. This coming the 18th, which is I don't give a damn. This is my show. Y'all just deal with it. This coming Wednesday, the day before Juneteenth. That's right. This coming Wednesday, people. Yes, I'll be going live on X with the gorgeous and sexy Charisma De Luca. Award nominated. They put some respect on that sexy lady name. Yes, we'll be telling what she might do. We gonna get her to shake her ass. We're gonna see if she can pull the tits out. This is live on X, not YouTube. X, because we can do that on X. You feel me? So there you go. Boom. So also, I got a video store where you can see my work as I give ladies the work, because big dicks growing the sticks. That's what they call me, Big Country. You feel me? As well as Spotify. Please subscribe over there on Spotify as well to my member section over there, where I do Had the Smoke on it, where I give my unapologetic and so forth unpopular opinion upon things, as well as Savage Smoke, as I talk to industry's top male talents and producers. We give you that real smoke from a male perspective about the adult film industry. So whether it's you had the smoke on it, you need some Savage Smoke, or you need to go to Loyal Fans and catch some of that premium smoke, please subscribe. You feel me? And even on Loyal Fans, you can follow me on Loyal Fans, because I do drop some stuff for the followers on Loyal Fans, so don't trip. All right? So with that being said, I got to go. Got things to do. People to see. You feel me? So now we end these things all day and every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? Is you haven't learned anything. Smoke this over.